Hello you guys, and thank you all for tuning in to Chris Codes. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button because you know you want to, and it helps my channel grow. Notification bell so we notify whenever I drop new content. Comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's get right into the video. Alright, so this is going to be a rather quick Foolishness Friday. Not like last week. We will talk about that. I don't know if I want to talk about that now or probably talk about that on Makeup and a Message, because those of you that do watch my Makeup and a Message, y'all are kind of used to me like rambling on or talking for long periods of time. So I'll probably talk about that in the next Makeup and a Message I do. But other than that, we're going to get into a clip that I saw from Candace Owens. And what she showed us was pretty shocking, I would say. So I want you all to see that clip. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about the foolishness. Let's go.
A female rapper, I don't even care to say her name. And she says in a video that she has murder on her mind as she twerks in front of Planned Parenthood. Take a listen.
I'm BDF, baby daddy free. That mean I ain't got a baby coming out of me. So I'm ABORTING. On my way to the clinic, I forgot the plan B. Let's go.
I honestly, like, we have to stop. We have to stop. I can't. Let's just stop it there. On the way to the clinic, I got murder on my mind. Do you have words? I don't have them. I don't have them. And I am waiting for someone that feels that they are a better representation of Black culture to speak out against this.
All right, so now that you all saw this video, let's talk. So I don't really want to go too in depth about Planned Parenthood. I could probably do a whole video about that, like a whole Makeup and a Message where I'm really like going deep into Planned Parenthood and like its history and whatnot. So that's gonna be saved for another video. I think I am gonna do that. Yeah, I just made that up, but I'm gonna do that because that sounds like fun. But I don't really want to dive deep into that or my opinion about abortion, just because you all know that I'm Christian and it is murder. Like, I will say that. The lady said it best. It's not funny. We're gonna go into that, but at the end of the day, that's exactly what it is. I do have another clip that I want you all to see. So before I talk about that, it just dawned on me, I do have another clip. I don't know why I've seen so much about abortion. Maybe it's because of the new law that was passed. I don't know. But I kind of want you all to see this clip too. And I feel like this lady did a very beautiful job, just an excellent job on explaining a different outlook of abortion, because all we see is, oh, you're taking women's rights away. It's our body, our choice. That's all people see, and that's all people seem to understand. But it's another side to that, and I just personally feel like she did a great job with just explaining that other side, and it was very, very elegant, very graceful, even though she was being yelled at or attacked. If I may. So let's go ahead and throw that clip in here too. Very unexpected, but for those of you all that watched the whole video, that was a little shade for the people that was watching my last video. But for those of you all that watched the whole video, you all get a little bonus clip. So let's go ahead and watch that clip and then I'll be back. Yeah.
You have no empathy.
Abortion is devastating to women's mental health. No one talks about that. The year after a woman has an abortion,
it's really like
the year after a woman
to have the child. What kind of trauma is
the
that?
trauma
that you're
is from the rape.
Somebody?
The trauma is from the rape. The child's an innocent party there.
The child isn't born yet. It's not there.
We should not take out generational sin on a child to say there's generational sin and that dad was an abuser, so the child should be killed. That's not fair to the child.
We're talking about rights, and he just said a right has been taken away from us. And what is next?
I want to address that because our fundamental human right that we all share in this room is life. It's the first human right. Laws are meant to protect the weak. In a society, who's the weakest? Who's the weakest in the society? A child. They don't have a voice. They can't speak. A child in the room, or a poor child would be the weakest. Them that way and a child with disability. Listen, whether you live 10 minutes or 10 years or 100 years, you're a human life, and you have the right to not be killed.
If you all want me to go more into depth on my opinion of abortion and stuff like that, put it in the comments. I'll make a video on it. I'll throw that in with like a makeup and a message where I talk about Planned Parenthood, the history of Planned Parenthood and all that, so you all can really understand, you know, that it's deeper than just women's rights. It's deeper than that. So I'm not going to say my opinion, even though I want to. I'm not going to say my opinion. So leave in the comments if you do want to know that, and I will do a video about Planned Parenthood and the history of it. But I will speak on the young lady in the video doing the twerking, okay? Some stuff is just not funny. I say it all the time when it comes to Black women and just Black people in general, the Black community. Stop embarrassing us. Like, it's just like, I don't know, it was just like a running thing in my family. Don't embarrass the family. My grandma said it, we all say it. Don't embarrass the family. So before you do something, if you even have to second guess it, if you even have to think, maybe I shouldn't do this, that means 9 times out of 10, you shouldn't be doing it. You shouldn't be doing it. It's the anything for clout mentality. It's the I want to go viral mentality. It's the I don't care who this affects and how it affects them. For me, that's what this is for me. I try and speak highly of Black women. I unfortunately hold us to a very high standard, so sometimes it's hard to meet that standard. So I have grace when you fall below it, but this right here is just trash. That's trash. I'm not saying the young lady is trash, but that video is trash, and that shows to everybody around, all races, that we don't care about ourselves, about our offspring, and about the representation of us in general. Why don't y'all see that? Do you see Becky Sue twerking in front of Planned Parenthood? Like, you can't make this stuff up. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, and you can't tell me you don't know what you're doing. You knew it was murder. The last person that made that song, last I checked, he's in jail. It's like you're shining a light on something that shouldn't be praised. And I get it with the rape victims and all that. That's why I said I don't want to talk about this in this video, because we're just strictly talking about her making this video and making this song. You have got to think about the consequences of your actions. Do you plan on doing anything else other than rapping for the rest of your life? Do you not know that this is going to be out forever? People dig up old high school pictures. People can find whatever they want whenever they want, and it's all in the palm of their hands. Do you want people to see you like that forever? Do you plan on ever having a regular job? Like, even if you just plan to be an entrepreneur for the rest of your life, you're still going to want to make connections. Just like I said with the last young lady, you just never know who you're going to come across, who you're going to meet, and what room you're going to be in. And just so happens, one person in that room saw you twerking in front of Planned Parenthood 8 years ago.
You need to be thinking big. Think big.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't think. Y'all don't think. And I can say, like I said, we always want to have grace for people. So that's why I feel it's necessary to call things out, but to do it with grace. Like, to understand that sometimes people don't really think about the consequences of their actions. They're just doing it for a good time. They want to do hood rat things with their friends.
I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friends.
Okay? And if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But at some point, You got to grow up. At some point, you got to understand that all things done aren't okay. And that right there is one of them. That's a sensitive topic already right now. But you're talking about murdering babies. And you just turned it into a joke. You know what I mean? It might be just I want to go viral. I want a little attention. I'm an upcoming rapper, and this is a quick way to the top. But all money is not good money. Some things just shouldn't come easy. So sometimes if you work hard for a thing, you value that thing. If it comes easy, it goes easy. You ain't heard these things, you know? It's just like I just really wish she thought about that before she did it. That's all I'm saying. She's a pretty girl, and I'm sure like it's something else in this world that she could have dipped and dabbed in to get to wherever she wants to be. That wasn't the way, that wasn't the route. And personally, it was just very, very classless. It was very distasteful, and it's just something that, you know, I don't think should have been put out, especially from a Black woman. We got to do better, guys. We got to do better. With that being said, I thank you all for watching Foolishness Friday. I will see you all for the next video. Love you guys. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button because you know you want to. And it helps my channel grow. Notification bells to be notified whenever I drop new content. Comment, subscribe, and yeah, love you guys. And I'll see you all for the next video. Bye.